So, Sean, welcome to day 13 of the Iranian hostage crisis. And you and I are both old enough.
Oh, yeah,
it's day 13. Remember when you and I are old enough to remember the original hostage crisis in Iran?
Yes.
There was a countdown in the media, wasn't there? There isn't a countdown now.
No, there isn't. I wonder why.
It ended on day 444, ironically. But again, that's how long that lasted.
And you know what? That one ended pretty well.
As well as it could.
It wasn't like it was great, but it could have been a lot worse. This one, I think, is going to be a bit different.
It only ended because Ronald Reagan won the election. If he had lost for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah.
It never would have ended.
Yeah.
Things are bad, and they're going to get worse. I had to pick up my daughter at the Oakland airport yesterday. Security was unbelievably tight. You could tell the looks on the faces of the security and the police that were there. They were damn serious, which they haven't been of late, but they are now.
I really want to interrupt, but, well, yeah, I do. Security at the airport is really tight, but we're letting anybody who wants to come into the country at the southern border, everyone can just come in. What the hell is going on?
It's because there's no one of any courage to put a stop to this insanity. That's what's going on right now. Let's talk about the trip that Biden took, a one-day little sojourn that he did. He came back empty-handed. I bet you the families of the hostages that are there were hoping for something, some little ray of hope. Nothing. I don't think he mentioned it yesterday in his little speech, and this is why he threw out the $100 million or so to say that he got something done. He got nothing done. It was just a token support of, to Israel. But then again, as you say, he does one thing on one side and something on the other. He's the one who funded Iran with upwards of $50 billion and still counting, by the way. And I still haven't heard from John Kerry. He's very much under the radar right now. He's lying low, and he should, because it's been revealed what the sort of traitor that this guy is. The thing is like I said, this is unconventional. We've never been in this situation before. The Biden pattern, as I see, from day one, he stops the Keystone pipeline. He stops oil production. Now he's talking to Venezuelans to see if he can lift sanctions and get oil from there rather than drill here. He disarmed everyone in Afghanistan by telling the soldiers to drop everything and come home. As I said, billions to Iran, anti-American generals. If there's a war against us, I don't trust our military anymore. I don't trust these John Kirby, who's a complete traitor and a liar.
That's why I keep asking, do you think there's going to be an election next year? Because
I don't know.
This is the time. We are sitting ducks.
Well, you've got Lloyd Austin, who's the defense secretary, whose number one objective is climate change, not defending the country. I mean, but this
that's the number one threat, Dan.
This all stems from Bill Clinton back in the day when he was homosexualizing and weakening and feminizing our military. This is the end result of it, because if you get people like this who have this hard left woke agenda, they rose to the top. It became extremely political. And now if something happens to us, I don't believe we'd win, because we don't have the will, we don't have we don't have the firepower, because our weapons all been given away. So I think I've never been so worried about our country as I am today.
Before you shoot, Dan, make sure to ask what their pronouns are.
Let me leave you on this, though. The media's still lying about the hospital thing.
Yeah.
The media's been doing this for a long time. I remember a story back in 2005. This is as old as dust.
Speaking of when we were young, they've been doing this for decades.
Well, Newsweek did a story back in 2005. It was a false story about U.S. interrogation tactics, and it was alleged the allegation was that a Quran was desecrated. That led to riots in the Middle East, which killed people. So again, Newsweek never apologized. I think they retracted the story, but they've been at this for some time.
They just double down on the lie. That's the way they operate, Dan. But I do thank you. I have to get out of here now.
Okay, you've had enough of me. I don't think.
Well, I'm scared. I'm going to go to my safe spot.
Okay, see you at the San Mateo Bridge.
Jump carefully. It is 7:24. Sunny and 93 today. Good morning.